Have you ever stood in a place you've never been, feeling an overwhelming sense of familiarity? It's as if the land itself is greeting you, whispering secrets of forgotten histories and unspeakable wonders. Or perhaps you've caught the gaze of a stranger and your heart murmurs, "I know you," before a single word is spoken. This unshakable sense of recognition, the sensation that you've known this person forever, evokes a stir deep within you. But what if your unease, your yearning, and your dreams stem from something far greater than this lifetime? What if the essence of your journey began long before your first breath, across centuries and lifetimes intertwined? Today, we'll delve into a captivating exploration of reincarnation, the age-old belief of the soul living again and again, gathering wisdom, healing old wounds, and evolving through time. This idea, deeply rooted in Hinduism, Buddhism, indigenous traditions, and even veiled parts of Western philosophy, speaks to a profound truth. Certain stories transcend our conscious memories, leaving fingerprints on our souls that we cannot forget. So join me as we unravel 8 powerful and undeniable signs that you may be a reincarnated soul, carrying the weight of wisdom, wounds, and wonder from lives past. 1. Unexplainable fears that make no sense. In the delicate fabric of our lives, fear serves as nature's warning system, a protective instinct woven into our being. Touch a flame, and instinct teaches you to turn away. But what about those fears that seem to form out of thin air, with no earthly origin? Imagine standing on the sandy shore, your heart racing as you gaze at the vast ocean. Why does a place that should embody beauty terrify you? Have you never even come close to drowning? Or picture yourself in a room filled with warmth, yet suddenly overwhelmed by an irrational fear of fire despite never having been burned. These fears are not mere quirks of the mind. They could be echoes from the past, ancient wounds left unhealed. Perhaps you perished in a tempest centuries ago, your spirit still trembling at the thought of water. Or maybe in another life, you faced the flames of betrayal, forever linking your soul with the primal fear of being consumed. Trauma doesn't always settle in our conscious memory. Sometimes it buries itself deep within the soul, traveling with you across lifetimes, silent yet undeniable. It shapes your instincts, your aversions, and your invisible boundaries, crafting a mosaic of fears rooted in untold stories. As you traverse life, I invite you to listen closely to these unsettling fears. Instead of dismissing them as weaknesses, consider them sacred messages, whispers from another time, waiting to be understood and healed. 2. Déjà vu, a glitch or a glimpse. You turn a corner in a city you've never stepped foot in, but the scenery seems etched into your memory, tugging at something deep within. Science might label this phenomenon as a glitch in the brain, a mere trick of perception, but what if it transcends the physical? What if those moments, those fleeting experiences of déjà vu, are your soul's way of remembering? Recognizing places, people, and moments that belonged to another time? Imagine memory not as a linear progression but as a spiral, twisting back to meet itself. While the present rushes by, past and future can touch for an enchanting second, revealing themselves through these sacred glimpses. You may have once laughed joyfully in that courtyard, whispered secrets with a loved one down that alleyway, or felt the warmth of sunlight in a garden that time forgot. These moments aren't accidents. They are windows, letting you glimpse eternity for just a heartbeat. Embrace them. Honor your instincts. Recognize that your soul remembers. 3. Feeling like an old soul while others chase trends, thrills, and the latest fads, your spirit sought something deeper, truth, nuance, and meaning. You found yourself captivated by the mysteries of existence, clinging to the ancient threads of connection that ran through your lineage. You shared thoughts and insights that seemed far beyond your years, conversations that sometimes bewildered those around you. You felt an unyielding yearning for relationships based not on mere entertainment but rather grounded in understanding and shared experience. Old souls are not defined by their age. No, they are old because they have lived significantly. Through countless lifetimes, in various cultures and experiences, they carry wisdom etched into their very beings, just as rivers gradually carve paths through stone. If you often feel disinterested in superficial chit-chat or sense yourself as a quiet observer navigating a clamor of noise, rejoice in this awareness. You are not broken. You are simply navigating the world with a profound understanding of its illusions. You were never meant to blend in. You are here to remember, and to guide others along their paths as they seek truth and revelation. 4. Talent. You can't explain. Can you recall when you first picked up a violin? Did it feel as if you were weaving melodies from the fiber of your soul rather than simply playing notes? How is it that you can sit at a potter's wheel, your hands dancing to create beauty, as if you've done this 1,000 times before? These talents are echoes of lifetimes long past, remnants of your spirit's journey woven into your very essence. Imagine that perhaps in a previous life, you were a sculptor, pouring your passion into each exquisitely carved piece. Or maybe you were a healer, channeling love and light to mend the fractures of the world. These seemingly dormant memories stir within you, beckoning expression. They are not accidents. They are invitations from the universe saying, remember who you are. When you honor these gifts, acknowledge your creative energy, you honor not just your current self, but every version of you that has ever lived, loved, struggled, and created. What are your gifts? Take the time to explore them, express gratitude for them, and allow them to blossom. 5. An unexplainable pull to certain cultures or eras. We often find ourselves mesmerized by elements that feel otherworldly, music, art, traditions, or fashions that resonate deeply within us. Can you explain why medieval music sends chills down your spine? Or why the desert sands of Egypt seem to call your spirit home? Perhaps a simple melody from a distant culture brings you to tears, stirring something you can't quite articulate. These bonds may very well be remnants of past connections, a soul echoing the experiences, loves, and lives that once were. Across lifetimes, you may have wandered through the bustling streets of ancient Rome, savoring hearty meals in charming rustic eateries or reveling in magical nights under the stars in forgotten civilizations. Every passion, every longing, it's a breadcrumb scattered by your past selves, leading you toward a deeper understanding of who you are. 6. Recurring dreams or nightmares. Dreams often have a way of slipping through our fingers upon waking, leaving us with mere fragments of the surreal experiences we encounter each night. Yet, some dreams linger, sharp, vivid, and haunting, a reminder, a teaching that feels overwhelmingly significant. You might find yourself dreaming of ancient battles, lost loves, or traversing strange lands filled with incredible sights and sounds. You awaken not just remembering but aching, mourning, yearning for something that feels unfinished, unresolved. What if these dreams are not dreams at all? What if they are vivid fragments of your soul's hidden past, scenes replaying because the lessons are incomplete, the wounds unhealed, the stories yearning for resolution? Recurring dreams may carry messages from another life, asking to be seen, understood, and integrated into your present being. Don't dismiss them as mere hallucinations. Engage with them. Record their essence. Ask yourself, what truth does this dream carry? Allow your soul to guide you, for it is wiser than your waking mind can fully comprehend. 7. Instant deep connections or tensions with people. It's an uncanny yet familiar sensation when you meet a stranger and feel an electric current run between you, a connection that feels more profound than mere coincidence. Perhaps this person feels like family or evokes an uncomfortable tension, a sense of old wounds resurfacing. In those moments, words become superfluous. The energy between you hums with recognition, resonating through the marrow of your bones. These bonds, both beautiful and painful, stretch across lifetimes, retied as you meet once more, each incarnation donning a new form with fresh names. Maybe you were lovers, comrades in arms, or enduring rivals, fates entwined again in this life, reverberating with the lessons you have yet to learn. Sometimes, these connections return to help heal old wounds, while others remind you that love transcends time. When you feel that magnetic pull towards someone or experience unexplainable resistance, trust it. Your soul knows long before your conscious mind catches up. 8. A natural pull towards spiritual awakening. While the world spins wildly around you, maybe you find yourself drawn to the quiet corners of your mind. In a universe filled with distractions, you seek solace in the questions that linger just beneath the surface. Who am I? Why am I here? You feel an innate longing for connection, not just with others but with the divine. You resonate deeply with ancient spiritual teachings, understanding that the essence of life doesn't end with the visible. There is more. This isn't merely a new curiosity. It's an ancient memory echoing through your very being, suggesting that you have walked the seeker's path long before this lifetime. You have prayed under starlit skies, meditated in sacred spaces, and delved into the mysteries of existence, searching for the divine within and beyond. Remember, you are not starting a spiritual journey. You are continuing one that has blurred the boundaries between lifetimes. Each step you take now is a preparatory moment, leading you home to the core of who you are. The journey is ongoing. Every fear you confront, every gift you reclaim, every connection you honor, and every truth you uncover takes you one step closer to wholeness. If any portion of this thread has resonated within your heart, if you've felt echoes of recognition vibrating deep within you, I encourage you to comment below with, "I remember." Join a community of souls who are not just survivors but thriving seekers. Hit that subscribe button to continue this journey together, uncovering deeper mysteries of the soul. Your exploration of the universe's vast expanses has only just begun. A new adventure awaits, one where we remember both our pasts and embrace our future.